Asher, and Pipeman on W4CY Radio.
This is the Pipeman here on the Adventures Pipeman W4CY Radio, and I'm here with
Hazlett.
Nice. Here at Bourbon and Beyond. And they made you feel at home with the heat and humidity here.
It did.
We ordered it for you.
It felt like Australia. I stepped out there and I was wondering where I was for a moment. But yeah, my first time in Kentucky, so here we are.
Nice. So tell me what the difference is of playing in Australia compared to playing here in the States.
The thing that I love and I've found about playing in America is just like how warm people feel when they welcome you. Like you really know whether people like your music or not. I think Australians can be sometimes standoffish. Maybe that's because no one in Australia likes my music. I don't know. But I know I haven't been home in a while to go play, so I'll see when I go home at the end of the year. But there's something about American crowds that just, they welcome you with open arms and they really let you know what they think about you. So it's nice.
It's interesting that you say that because there's other bands I've interviewed from Australia, from New Zealand, that they said they came here, and then when they went back home, everybody received them warmly.
I haven't been home yet, so maybe
that's what'll happen.
This is
right?
the catalyst.
I gotta tell you, my funniest interview ever was with Airborne.
Classic. Yep.
Okay, and it was at Louder Than Life, the one that's next weekend.
Yeah.
And they went with this guy Fred Minnick before me, who is the bourbon connoisseur around here.
Yeah.
They were so drunk when they got to me that they were announcing a Mets baseball game as their interview. I was dying laughing. I broke character totally because I was so...
I like that they played into the stereotype of Australians. They flew the flag well for us.
Right?
Yeah.
So how did this musical journey start for you?
I've been doing this for a long time, but I got into singing really late. I was about 26, and it was born out of necessity. I got a job singing at a pub because the job that I did get when I was trying to do the grown-up thing and get an adult job, I showed up and they told me it was going to be an internship, so I wasn't going to get paid. So I was like, okay, I need a backup plan. My friend worked in a pub, and he said, if you can figure out how to sing and play guitar, I can give you a couple $100 a night to play some covers. So it kind of born out of necessity. Got sick of playing covers, started writing my own music, and then, now I'm in Kentucky, of all places.
I know, right? Go figure. This is the place. Did you go surfing here in Kentucky?
No, we just rolled in this morning. I didn't even know there was surfing here.
There isn't. There isn't.
I thought you were going to say there's like a wave pool. I was like, I would love to go jump in a wave pool right now.
I'm a surfer.
Yeah.
So my dream is going to Australia and surfing there. I've surfed Costa Rica. I've surfed Bali. I was stupid. I was going to go over to Australia from Bali, and I didn't realize that you have to do that months ahead of time to get the visa.
Yeah.
Like I'll just hop on a plane over to Perth.
Yeah.
Didn't happen. So now I have to go back. But yeah, I mean, Florida ain't a great place to surf, and that's where I live.
It's not a good place to surf?
No, like all summer long.
Yeah.
I got back from Costa Rica, and all summer long, flat.
Really?
We have to wait for hurricanes. The only time we had surf this whole summer, I was doing another festival, was when that hurricane era was going on. And then there was like 8 to 10 foot surf.
Okay. I don't know if you want to wait for hurricanes to surf. So
that's what we do.
You should go to Australia then.
Yeah. You know, it's funny, though. I was talking to somebody, and it's like, you watch the movie Point Break, and you're like, ooh, I want to surf that spot.
Yeah.
And really, I wouldn't, because it's a 50-foot wave. I've been at Pipeline with 35-foot waves, and I was like, I'm not doing this either. But somebody told me, like, that's not really the place what they show in the movie. I'll tell you where to go, type of thing. How about, do you know about the dig-out houses?
The dig-out house, no.
Okay, so I saw on things that there's these dig-outs where you live underground in, like, the really hot part of Australia. Yeah. I'm like, I want to try that. That would be cool.
How have I not known about this? Now I feel very un-Australian not knowing
Now you got to go play wherever that is. You could play underground. You could truly be underground. You play underground.
I'd be a very underground
club.
Artist.
Right? There you go. So what did you think of how Danny Wimmer treats you as an artist at these festivals? The person that runs the whole thing.
We just showed up this morning, and it was like a seamless thing of getting in. It was so lovely. I mean, there's so many artists playing at this festival. That's the thing that shocked me when I was walking around. I've already run into 4 friends that I didn't know even were playing here. I was like, how many stages are there? There's so many artists, so much going on. Super well run. from what I've experienced, I've just got here this morning, sound checked, played, and now I'm off the clock. So I'm going to go and experience the rest of the festival and see what it's like.
The free drip bar over there.
Yep, I saw the coffee bar. The Australian in me is staring it down as we speak. So,
yeah. You're going to be up there a lot.
Yep.
Okay, that's a great place. And so, how was it playing? Like, sometimes when you're at a festival last day, earlier in the day, you don't really expect anything in the crowd, and yet the crowd was like freaking awesome, right?
Well, the thing is, like, I love a Sunday crowd because I play very chill, like somber, kind of sad music a lot of the time. So it's like, these are my people that are kind of like, they've seen things the past couple of days. They're feeling a little disheveled, and then I'm here to wrap them up and give them like a sonic hug real quick. So give them some energy for the rest of the day.
I think we all needed a hug because at 2 a.m., that Ferris wheel got struck by lightning.
Really?
Yeah, I'll show you a picture. You want to see a picture? Check this out.
That's very Australian.
I know, right? Same with
summer
Florida.
storms rolling in, the humidity.
Same with Florida.
Yeah.
I sit on my balcony and I watch horizontal lightning that's as badass as can be.
It's beautiful to watch.
It never even touches down. It's just going across the sky.
Very calming.
So, yeah, I pull this up. You're going to freak out. This is going to be like being back home, but there you go.
Wow. Okay, that really is striking the Ferris wheel.
Like, right on it.
Yeah.
It's like a movie.
Yeah.
I feel like we were in a movie. We got you got playing. We got the lightning bolt. Like, it can't be bad. It can't be better than that.
Love it. Love it.
So, one story, good or bad, in your musical journey so far, what would you share?
One story, good or bad? Ooh. I'd probably share how I fell into music after the pub. So, you know, I was saying I wrote a set of my own songs because I got sick of playing covers. And the manager of the pub walked in and he fired me because he said it was too sad and no one wants to listen to that music. So
wow.
I quit music again then and there. It was my second time giving up on music. And then my mum noticed that I wasn't happy when I tried to go work in an advertising agency for a while. And the classic mums know best. She was pushing me to be like, you should give it one more shot. I think you owe it to yourself to do it. And I was like, Mum, this isn't good advice to tell a 26, 27-year-old son to like give up on a stable job. Yeah, go and chase music again. But I did it, and I moved all the way to Sweden, and I started recording music with a producer there, and it's very crazy where music can take you, that all of a sudden now I'm in Kentucky playing a music festival after Mum pushed me to get back into music. So shout out to my mum.
I love it. And what a culture shock weather-wise to go from Australia to Sweden.
Yep. It's
wild.
tough.
That's wild. But there is a lot of great music that comes out of Sweden, so it must have helped you to get to Bourbon and Beyond.
Yeah, it was kind of one of those things as well, because I moved overseas. I moved away from the safety blanket of home, from my parents. And because I got into music like later in life, it was like the clock was ticking for me a bit almost. I had this like pressure of like, well, I've moved overseas. I'm burning a hole in my pocket. There was no other choice but to make it work. So I just bunkered down. I wrote, I recorded, and yeah, it was kind of this pressure cooker kind of swim. Throw myself in the deep end, and I got to learn how to swim real quick. So it worked out well.
See, I love stories like that because to me, that's a true artist.
Yeah.
Because it's not like you set out to be a rock star. It's not like you set out to do anything. You just fell in love with it.
Yeah. I still have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just swimming around.
And I don't think you should have any idea what you're doing.
Loses all the fun.
That's what an artist is.
Yeah.
You just do whatever you feel and express yourself. And what kind of feeling is it when you see that people are connecting with your music and it's changing their life because of the meaning they're getting out of it that maybe you didn't even know? It's
insane. I'm like, growing up, I'm a big anything I love in life, I'll try and study like the greats or study stories of stuff that's happened to them. And same with music. I'm like, you hear these stories about artists, or you see, these videos of crowds who are crying over artists. I'm like, that's insane to make someone feel that way. And then slowly but surely, some of those, on a smaller scale, some of those stories have been happening to me. People leaving letters after shows of someone that's helped them through a divorce or a really tough time. And part of me still doesn't register it just yet, because just writing songs from my life perspective and putting it out there, not really thinking I'm writing this for someone else to listen to and have something happen to them. But it is a funny thing, music, in that way. It's like I didn't set out to help people, but somehow it seems to be doing that in a small way. So, and in turn, that helps you too, because it's such a great feeling. Keeps me going, definitely. Touring is tough, so that kind of keeps you going. Stories that you get from people, literally, the rough days are made a lot easier when you get a message or a letter from someone saying that. So
And music's the best therapy anyway,
Absolutely.
for you, the artist, and for me, the listener.
Absolutely.
So, like, we're all helping each other.
Yeah.
And that's what music's all about.
yeah,
I think that will solve all the world's problems. Music. Forget all the other
it's a
shit.
good start. It's a
you
good
know?
start, that's for sure.
Tell everybody how to reach out to you on socials, on the web, buy your merch. They can't listen to my show unless they buy your merch.
Okay, well, luckily I have a very unique name, Hazlett. So it's my middle name my parents gave me. So Hazlett. I'm sure once you type it in anywhere, it usually is kind of the first thing that comes up. So yeah, just look up Hazlett. I'm sure you'll find your way to me somehow.
Now, that's going to be wild for you, but I had offices when I was in my 20s in Hazlett, New Jersey.
People have been sending me this a lot, actually. Someone sent me a hat once that said Hazlett, New Jersey on it. I was like, I need to steal this for a merch idea coming up. So
I know, right? That would
We'll
be
see.
funny.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. You could just tell everybody you're from the Garden State. Like, they'll think that's your New Jersey accent,
Yep.
not Australian.
I do love Bruce Springsteen, so I'll lean into this New Jersey thing.
There
real
it is.
quick.
Go on tour with
Yeah,
Bruce.
I would love that.
It could be the Jersey meets Australia tour.
Yep, exactly.
Any other words or anything else you got coming out that you want to tell the listeners?
I just had an album come out on Friday, so that's
Yeah.
kind of fresh around at the moment. So I'm seeing people's reaction to that. It's a lot more reminiscent, I guess, of the shows that are happening at the moment. It's more of a full band sound, still has the same stories and lyrics that I really love digging into. But yeah, I'm just excited for people to go and discover it and find a little bit of themselves in it. So now it's a bit of a waiting game. Just let the album do what it does, and I'll keep doing what I do as well.
Well, I love what you do. I'm glad you're here
Thank
at
you, I
Bourbon
appreciate
Beyond.
you.
Thanks for being on the Adventures of Pipeman.
Thanks so much. Appreciate it.
You got it.
Thank you for listening to the Adventures of Pipeman on W4CY Radio.